Alright, so we go from a really awesome sequel to absolutely the worst sequel I've ever seen in existence. Cabin Fever 2 Spring Fever. Okay, well, first off, it was made by Morningstar Films and Lionsgate, released August 21st, 2009, starring Ryder Strong, who is only in the first 5 minutes and doesn't say a word and gets killed by a bus. And Nolan Segan, he's the guy who plays that annoying ass cop in the first one, and he plays the annoying ass cop in this one. Produced by Susan Jackson and Jerry Kroll, written by Joshua Malkin, and directed by Ty West, who's also done The House of the Devil, The Innkeepers, and a whole pile of other garbage. So, yeah, those are only like two semi-decent films that I've heard of. So now, this film's awful. It's, yeah, so basically, the really thin plot that they're following is, okay, in Cabin Fever, they showed you the water supply was being infected. So this one's like, okay, now they're going to show it getting distributed. So, the well water's infected, now the bottled water's infected, so everything's infected. So it focuses on the high school where they're going to have prom, so they make punch with the infected water. Teachers are starting to get infected. People are getting infected. Like, that's a given. But there's so many flaws with this film. One, there's barely any story, and it's not interesting at all. And they mainly just try to gross you out, which is cheesy and stupid. It's not cheesy to the point where it's really good. It is just annoying and tremendously bad. And you've seen every type of thing that they throw at you before in a whole pile of other great movies, so why would I bother? Yeah, so one, they just try to gross you out, but most of them are no points to it. For example, there is a janitor who's infected. Now, this chick makes a punch with the bottled water that has the infection in it. Mixes it, and yeah, the janitor is a little pissed off because of all the teens destroying the school. So he pisses in the punch. Now, this is supposed to probably, I guess, gross you out, but it's pointless. There's nothing to it. Doesn't add to the story. Doesn't do anything. Like, why would you film it? And it goes on and on. It's like a 10-minute scene in this film. Like, why? Also, they did a horrible job at hiding things. Like, near the beginning, the stupid, annoying ass cop goes to the diner, and the water treatment guy's infected. And he, like, falls to the floor and shoots blood through his throat. Now, they didn't bother covering up the tubes and stuff that are coming out. They didn't bother covering that up with makeup or anything like that. You can clearly see the plastic thing with things shooting blood out. Like, come on, put some effort into it. Like, ooh, he's shooting blood out. And then the waitress chick gives him an exorcism, which is odd and stupid. I know it's supposed to be a horror comedy, but, man, Scary Movie 5's 10,000 times funnier than this. So, man, Stan Helsing's funnier than this. So, this film's horrible. Also, one thing I found funny, but was actually really stupid, is the drowning scene. So this guy's like trying to hook up with this like fat chick in a pool, and she gets the virus, starts like decaying in the pool, so he gets sick and grows out. Now, they didn't bother to show cover the markers up, so she's supposed to be drowning in the deep end because she can't swim. But if you look on the wall in the back, it's only 3.5 meters deep, or feet deep. Sorry, yeah. I could stand up. That's like up to my waist. Like, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be drowning in that pool. She is like 5'5" at least. Yeah, they didn't bother covering up any of that. They just let it happen. Also, you get these like almost quarantine type scenes with like some company covering up and locking down the school, and then they cut their friend's arm off and escape after everyone spews blood like a stupid Carrie ripoff out of their mouths and stuff. And like it takes a lot of scenes from other films and butchers them to shit. Like the scene in Carrie where everyone tries to go out the exit door. They do that too, but to 10 times worse extent. And when they spew blood out of their mouths, you can clearly see there's a hose right behind their mouth shooting the blood because no one put any effort into this. Yeah. I don't have anything nice to say about this film. It's really awful. No story. Acting's atrocious. Complete god-awful. Really stupid. The jokes fall flat. There's nothing really good. Like, yeah, it's gory. Like, for the first time, I'm like, okay, this has potential. No. I'm pretty sure it can. Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. A lot of people complain about that, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be better than this one. And even the remake is probably going to be better than this. Like, I don't know. This is like bottom of the bottom for me. I absolutely hated this. Here. Like, I liked Hereditary better than that. And you probably heard me, if you've been watching my other videos, you probably heard me bitch about that a lot. Because I hate that movie too. But this movie, awful. And it doesn't just, like, the one chick escapes, whatever. And, yeah, and it goes on into some stupid animated thing of how it got spread around the world, spread around the country, and stuff like that. And yeah, just don't bother with this. Like, I'm gonna give this probably a 0.5 just because it's a film that got made somehow. Yeah, don't watch it. It's awful. Complete waste of time. You're gonna lose an hour and 20 minutes of your life that you're never gonna get back. Don't watch it. It's, you know, my friends would, like, I love watching shitty movies, but this is garbage. Like, I'd throw this film out if it wasn't in a stupid box set I have. But yeah. Oh yeah, Cabin Fever 2. If you really want to see what I'm talking about, trailers link down below. They show you all the interesting stuff in it anyways. Just watch that and you watch the whole movie. So yeah, trailers link down below. My Instagram's linked down below as always, where I actually post clips of films that majority of the time I find interesting. So make sure you follow me there. They're always on my story. Like the video, comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know if you hated it as much as I did. If you absolutely love it for some fucked up reason. And yeah, also comment other films for me to review in the future. Yep. Like, comment, subscribe. I think that's about it. So yeah, now I'm actually going to go watch a really good bloody horror film that's actually worth my time, and that's The Descent. So time to go watch The Descent and erase this from my memory.